Hi guys, welcome again, and let's set up our environment to work with Laravel. The first thing we need to do is install XAMPP or XAMPP. So I'm going to search it in Google. Here it is. So what is XAMPP? It's the most popular PHP development environment. It comes with Apache, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl, which we are not going to use. So we can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. I'm going to download the Windows version, of course. As we wait for the download to finish, I'm going to explain what is XAMPP. XAMPP is a set of software, which is Apache, that is a web server, so we can serve and run our pages. Comes with MariaDB, which used to be MySQL, which is a database engine for our databases. And then we have a PHP engine, so it can parse the PHP files that we will be creating with Laravel, which is a PHP framework. So let's wait for this to finish. And let's install XAMPP. So be aware of the UAC of Windows. I have it disabled. You can disable from control panel. So click next. Next. We're going to install it on C drive. I'm going to check this. Next. And next again. Great. As XAMPP installs, I'm going to tell you about another tool that helps us organizing projects. That's called Trello. If you're on Windows 10, you can then load it or enter the webpage, which is Trello.com. So Trello comes with different boards. For example, we can have section 1 and different cards within the boards. For example, this is lecture 2, environment setup. Okay? And here we can add a checklist with as many items as we want. For example, install XAMPP, install Composer, install Commander, and install Atom, which is a text editor. Okay? And then we can rearrange the items. We can rearrange the items as we want. We can add description, labels, attachments, etc. So this is not finished. And you can use Trello for organizing every project on your life. It's very useful and it's very simple and intuitive. So I will be using it for the rest of the course. So I hope you like it and enjoy it. So let's add the description here as well. For example, environment setup to work with Laravel on my local machine. Save. Okay, let's wait for this to finish. We're almost there. Great. So I'll start the control panel now. And we are going to use Apache and MySQL engine. Okay. So we have our web server and our database engine. And that's it. You can close it. Let's see if it installed correctly. We should go to localhost and it says, welcome to XAMPP for Windows. You have successfully installed XAMPP on this system. So we are ready to go. Okay, let's check the database engine. We should go to localhost / phpMyAdmin, which is a PHP based DB administrator. Here we have our databases. So everything is working as it should be. You can go here to Trello and check install XAMPP. So the next thing to do is install Composer. Let's look for Composer. Composer is a package manager for PHP programming language. So we can use it to install, uninstall, and update our Laravel packages. Let's download it. For Windows installer, the installer will download Composer for you and set up your path environment. The path environment is something on Windows and Linux and other operating systems that keeps our programs and let us to access them globally. I'll show you how. So let's install Composer. Here it asks for the PHP engine, which is installed. And now we are installing Composer. Great, that's it. So let's open a terminal and just write Composer, and we see that it is actually installed. If you notice, I didn't have to enter a specific directory. I just typed Composer, and that's because it's in the Windows path. So let's check install Composer. Now we have to install Commander. The Commander is a terminal or console emulator because I don't like the one that comes with Windows. So I think it's pretty nice. Let's download it without Git. And we don't have to install it. We just have to extract it to the C drive, for example. As you can see here, it says unzip or extract. And there's an optional step, which we are not going to do, and then run cmder. So let's unzip it to the Z drive. I'm going to put this as cmder. Let's try it out. C drive, Commander, and Commander X. So here it is. I'm going to pin this to the taskbar. And again, if I type Composer, I see the commands. And let's compare it to the Windows console. And of course, this is nicer. So let's close this and check our list. Now the only thing that we have left is install Atom, which is a text editor. You can use Sublime, Emacs, Eclipse, or PHP Storm, which is a nice, really nice text editor, but you have to pay for it unless you have an educational account. For example, a mail at edu.com or .org. But I really recommend it. In fact, I use PHP Storm. So let this finish. I'll show you how to use Trello in different ways. For example, we can have a to-do board where we are going to have our to-do tasks, a doing board, and a done board. So for example, we can have a card with install Atom on it and something that we already did is install XAMPP. Now we are installing Atom, and when we are finishing installing Atom, we are moving to done. So this is a different way to organize your projects. I really prefer this way, section 01. Okay, let's wait for this to open up. Just a few seconds. Great, run. I'm going to close this and minimize Trello. Great. As I was saying, I've been using Atom for the past few months. I think it's really lightweight, it's easy to use, it's intuitive, and I like the theme and colors very much and syntax highlighting, so I think you should try it out. As I said, you have Sublime, for example, Emacs, Eclipse, and Notepad++, and a lot of text editors nowadays. So this is installing, I think it's finished, and we have our text editor. I'm going to pin this taskbar. I'm going to delete this from the desktop, and now we can check our last item of the list. So that's it, guys. We have now our environment set up to start working and developing web applications. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching again, and I see you on the next video, which we are going to create a basic website.